Okay, so this is welcome to Mira Om Holistic School Comprehensive Astrology course. Uh, we are starting a new journey altogether with our courses. So, like this is like sixth batch we are having. We started with 2021. We are in 2026. So, like sixth batch we are having. So this is like we are going to cover as I like send the schedule and all like the syllabus. We are going to cover the course like that. Don't be worried if you are unable to understand anything written here. This is written for me, for my reference. Please bear with my handwriting. There is no hope of improving in that. So no worries. So today we are going to discuss like first of all introduction part, and then like we will discuss origin of astrology. Okay, where like astrology began, or like how people got into interested into it and all. Then like how different branches of astrology developed, which branch to follow, which branch not to follow. These things we will discuss. Then I will cover some of the like common doubts which people raise about astrology or any occult science. Okay, like planets are so far from the sky, how they can impact us. We will cover such questions also. Then I will also tell like my approach towards astrology, how I like to approach astrology, and then a few things about my ways of uh, teachings and consultations, so that like as I said, like first three sessions are free for all. Okay, anyone can join, and after that they can decide on this basis, because what I'm going to tell you today is what I can cover in this course, what I cannot cover. It is like setting up the expectation. Okay, this thing you can expect from me, and this thing you cannot expect from me. So accordingly, like you can decide whether you want to continue the course or not. Regardless of whether you want to continue or not, I will still recommend to stay here for at least three sessions. Okay, up to the third session, because even if you don't continue the course, third session is something which is going to be helpful for you throughout your life. That will be on gunas of nature, sattva, rajas, and tamas. Okay. Beyond astrology, also, it is going to help you. So let's start with the introduction. If I give my first introduction, like uh, I'm born as like the name given by the family was like Vishal Saxena, and after like quite a few changes in as like my career, I found myself into astrology, from lawyer to law teacher to like corporate law, and then finally I landed into astrology. In 2019, I took discipleship of Osho, 16th July 2019 to be exact. And since then, I'm more known as Swami Premanand Bharti. So if you like to call me Vishal, that is also fine. If you call me Sir or Swamiji, whatever, you can call me. Okay. So as you are comfortable with. Uh, the reason why I got into astrology is like there were some issues going on in the family, and I wanted to search some answers because of those issues. And when we don't get answers in the visible world, outside, external, we try to find answers in esoteric world. And this is where I like got into astrology. From 2013, I started learning regularly, seriously, and like by 2015, I was like practicing as an astrologer. So this is it. Then this my my favorite planet is like Saturn. Okay, so this is what I am expecting in matters of like introduction. Okay, your good name, what made you interested in astrology, and like if you have any favorite planet and all. After that, we will go ahead with the other topics of discussion. We can start with Maria. Congratulations on your initiation today.
What do you want me to say? Sorry?
Your name, your what made you interested in astrology, or
Okay.
any favorite planet. Can you hear me properly?
Yes, can you hear me?
Right.
Okay. I started studying astrology, at least a bit of it, more or less 6 years ago. Yes. It was a little bit after pandemics, you know. Um, why I felt drawn to astrology? Well, I think it's a mixture of things. I'm always been attracted to the mysterious side of life and spirituality, from when I was in my 20s, more or less. So it was a long way, But in astrology, I got interested after my 30s. Yes, 30 somethings. Yes, reaching to 40s. Okay. Especially in Vedic astrology. I never delved into Western astrology, although I'm from a Western country, Um, and my favorite planet is, well, I I don't like to say it, but it's Saturn.
Okay, great.
Okay. Although my Atma Karaka is Venus. Yes.
Sorry.
My Atma Karaka planet,
Yeah.
is Venus.
Mm.
But I feel that Saturn is the one that makes me evolve in
Right.
consciousness, you know?
Right. Right.
So this time I hope to engage more in Vedic astrology and to be able to learn more, of course, and more deeply, and to be able to have a greater picture and to be able to not only help myself, but in the long run, help other people.
Good. Would you like to share your sannyas name? What is your sannyas name?
Oh, yes. It's Ma Dian Turillo.
Madhyan
Madian Turillo.
Turiya. Right.
Turillo.
All right. Gurleen, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Gerline, and I'm based in Vancouver, Canada right now. So I got interested in astrology around when I was about 14, and I'm 30 now. It was a hobby of my father's. So at a young age, I think I was always like a seeker, and I thought astrology would help me find like a map for my life, for finding my purpose or finding who I am or where I'm going, what I'm supposed to do here, where I'm coming from. I just felt like I wanted to know more of like life's mysteries from that, just like Maria. Um, and yeah, so I've just been studying astrology here and there, a little bit at a time. Right now, my favorite planet is also Saturn, because I'm going through my Saturn return, Saturn Antardasha, and also my Sadhisati. There's a lot of Saturn impact on me, um, but I'm learning a lot of good lessons, which I feel I wouldn't learn without Saturn. So a lot of gratitude there. Um, yeah, that's all.
Yeah. So lots of Saturn and lots of Osho energy today because Shama is also Osho disciple, Ma Prem Somya.
Yes, yes. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Shamma. I'm from Abu Dhabi, and I've been following, I would say, astrology since years. I mean the prediction, the weekly, to understand what's going on and to read my chart in Western and Vedic. But somehow, a few years ago, something is like pushing me, pulling me to have that depth in understanding it from everything. And that's why I want to learn it. And I chose Vedic because it has very rich and the depth that I'm looking for. And my favorite planets are, I have two, but depends on their positions for sure. Venus, I would say, and Jupiter, because it's associated with the luck, beauty, and these things. And yeah, that's it.
Right, thank you. And I got your name correctly, like Prem Soumya.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good job. Okay. Uh, just a second. Right. So let's start with the first topic, like origins of astrology. Uh, from where like astrology originated or like came into our life. Let's begin with that. So rather than like going back into that time when astrology might have originated, let's start journey from where we are. Okay. How we get introduced into astrology or things like astrology. Largely like as Sonia said, like our first introduction is through newspapers and magazines and all, like or TV news and all things like programs on astrology. That gives the first indication to us that like there is something like astrology and it can be utilized for predictions and all that, or looking into future. That is our first introduction towards things like astrology. Then when we deep dive, like this is like very initial introduction, like some people I may even feel that playfulness kind of thing, like it is not serious, okay? But when we deep dive into different cultures, different religions and all, and then we start getting references in like religious books or holy books, and then we think that, okay, fine, there it is something more serious than what we were thinking as of now. So, like, and you can get these references anywhere in all, like, all cultures, all religious books, and all. Like, if I just give example of Bible to start with, okay, because if I cover Bible, that covers all the religions which came after, like Christianity. In Bible, there is this one of the most famous verse in Bible is like three wise men followed the stars and reached the bar. What does it mean? Followed the stars. And who are these three wise men? Who follows the stars? Astrologers follows the stars. Okay, so these three wise men can be the astrologers of that time who might have predicted like Jesus' birth. Okay, if you like download any version of Bible from Oldest Testament to the Newest Testament, download PDF format and control F words like astrology, Jupiter, astrologer, Mars, Sun, like stargazers and all, you will find definite references, okay, in Bible about on these words. It shows that astrology was present. Okay, it shows that astrology was there and it was like functioning. I don't mind even if it is a negative reference. Okay, if the book says that astrologers are charlatans or they are frauds and all, okay, I don't mind, because even then it shows that astrology was present. There was like astrology was functioning at that time. So this shows like definite presence of astrology in Christianity, or like in Jesus times or before that. uh, if we go into like religions before that, like Buddha's story, Buddhism, if you just pay attention to this word Buddha, it is like nothing but the Hindi translation or Sanskrit translation of word Mercury. Mercury is Buddha, one of the planet. And Buddha's story, the initial story is like very much dependent on astrology. It is all astrology related story where like Buddha took, like Gautam Siddhartha took birth, and astrologers of his time told that either this child will become a great monk or a great king. So this gives like a strong reference to for astrology's presence in Buddha's time. If we go beyond that, like if we enter into Mahabharata, okay, in Mahabharata, the like yes, the author of Mahabharata, if anyone has gone through Mahabharata for like pure pure joy sake, you can read this story. This story is like excellent. Okay, it has so many dimensions and all, and you can enjoy it thoroughly. Mahabharat's author is Ved Vyas, and he was like son of Parashara. And till date, if majority of astrologers follow one book religiously in astrology, that is Parashara Hora Shastra. Okay, so that gives a strong reference of astrology in Mahabharata times. Even one of the Pandavas, like five brothers Pandavas, and one of them, Sahadev, was astrologer of his time. And there goes a story that before the war to start, he gave the right time and right date to start the war, the battle of Mahabharata. When it was about to start, he decided when it should be starting. Okay, that date and time he decided. So this shows like a strong reference of like Mahabharata of astrology in Mahabharata times, Krishna's times. There is another story of Jayadratha killing, that Arjun killed Jayadratha through an eclipse caused by Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna ordered Rahu to eclipse sun. So this is like a strong reference of like astrology in Mahabharata times. Even if we want to go beyond that, okay, like Ramayana. In Ramayana, you can like the main antagonist of that story is Ravan, and Ravan was Mahapandit. Mahapandit means you can say great scholar or great astrologer, and he was such a great astrologer that he had control over planets also. He could like take control of planets, and he like there are stories where he captured planets. He made them sit in a particular order for the birth of his child, so that his child can be immortal. There are stories like this. This is like a huge reference of astrology in Ramayana times. Okay, Hinduism is a way of life. It is not like organized religion. The first organized religion in the world is first accepted organized religion is Zoroastrianism, and first accepted prophet was Zoroaster. And the story goes that even before the birth of old Zoroaster, 500 years before the birth of Zoroaster, his birth was predicted, that a prophet is about to like take birth, and predicted by astrologers. So what I mean to say that astrology is as ancient as existence itself. Okay, there is nothing like origin of astrology. Astrology is always present. Only thing is that humans started realizing the impact of planet on their life at a later stage. Okay, like if I give like simplest of example, Newton and the gravitational law. Okay, it is not that on that day when Apple fell on Earth and Newton realized the gravitational pull theory. It is not that before that day gravitational pull was not there. Newton realized on that day. Okay, so it is not that like majority of people feel that like Parashara is inventor of astrology. Okay, with due respect to Parashara, with due respect to all the like scriptures he has written, I doubt at this. I disagree with this. I don't think Parashara invented astrology. He might be the first person to compile all the text on astrology. He might be the first person to write a book on astrology. Okay, that I agree. Because if we accept Parashara as inventor of astrology, then all the stories we discussed before Parashara, like Ramayana stories, they hold no truth. Then Ravan cannot be a great astrologer. Then Ravan cannot capture all the planets. Then there are references in Ramayana that they talked about how good is chart of like Lord Ram with the majority of planets exalted or in own sign. So this cannot happen if Parashara invented astrology. In Mahabharata times, in Ramayana times, you cannot get any reference of astrology. Someone may say that maybe like Parashara was there in Ramayana times also. That also doesn't look great, but because if a person like Parashara was there in Ramayana times, there has to be some reference somewhere in Ramayana. Okay. Uh, it is like a, it is rare that an enlightened one or awakened like sage has come into existence and he finds no reference anywhere. No one comes to know about him. Parashara reference only comes in Mahabharata, not before that. So this shows that like Parashara might be the first person to like compile all the like astrological information in a book, but I don't see that Parashara invented astrology. This also shows that as I said, astrology is always existent. Okay, it was always there. Only we started realizing the impact of astrology at a later stage. Okay. Any question on this first topic, origin of astrology, as I covered? Yeah, Sonia.
No, was clear. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Shreya. May you want to introduce yourself? Just your name and what made you interested in astrology, plus if you have any like favorite planet. Okay. Shreya wants to remain in background. Okay, no worries. Maria, any question? Gurleen?
No, so far, I have no questions.
Great. So what I feel is that just like everything existential was always present since the beginning, if there was any beginning of existence, astrology was also present. There is nothing like origin of astrology. Uh, just that human mind started realizing the impact at a later stage. We evolved like at a later stage to understand this impact. Then a big confusion remains around like different branches of astrology. Okay, there are like many different streams of astrology, Western astrology, Vedic astrology, or like Chinese astrology. You go in different countries, you will find different like astrological system, Chinese, Japanese, and whatever and whatnot. And even within one stream, you will find many different sub streams. Like there is in Vedic astrology only you will find like Parashara astrology, Bhrigu astrology, Nadi Nandi astrology, like Gemini astrology. And when so many options are there, a confusion is bound to come and natural to come that which one is correct. Okay, which one we should follow. So this is what we are going to discuss. Even in Western astrology, Like there is tropical zodiac, there is a Hellenistic astrology, if you are aware. There is this evolutionary astrology. So there are like different astrological systems, streams, which brings the confusion that, okay, which one to follow, which one is more correct. Okay, the moment I give you two options, you are bound to think this way or that way. I should follow this way, this is correct, or that is correct. Let's discuss this. Okay. Uh, okay, understand it like this. There are mainly like if we want to make two broader distinctions, it is like sidereal or tropical. Sidereal is Vedic astrology, tropical is Western astrology. This and every astrologer, okay, you will find every astrologer is saying that whatever he is following is correct. Okay. A Gemini astrologer says that Gemini astrology is more correct. A Bhrigu Nadi like astrologer says that Bhrigu Nadi like is the most correct. A Western astrologer says that Western astrology is more correct. Basically, they all want to say I am correct. Okay, how it can happen that the system I am following is not correct. Okay, it is just an ego assertion that what I am following is correct. Okay, they want to say I am correct. They don't have like this this courage to say that, so they put it on astrology. It is just like every country says that we are the best country in the world, or we are the best people in the world. Every religion says that we are the like best religion in the world. There is no country which says that we are the worst people in the world. Okay. Um, Nothing against like people of South Sudan, but as I know, South Sudan is like considered as the most poor country in the world. Okay, poorest country in the world. But if you look at the like national anthem of the South Sudan, even that national anthem says the same thing, that South Sudan is the best country in the world. So this is it. Like everyone says that we are the best people. Okay. So now understand it is like this. As per my experience so far on different systems of astrology or astrological predictions or teachings and all, every system is correct and every system is aligned with each other. Okay, there are many concepts which are exactly same in different astrological systems. Like there are some concepts of Western astrology which you can find references in Vedic astrology also. There are many concepts of Vedic astrology which you will find references in different other astrological systems. So it doesn't depend on like which astrological system is correct. It matters most where I have best expertise. Okay. Suppose you came to me for like career related consultation. And if I have expertise in that consultation, career related, then I can help you in the best of the way. But if you come for childbirth related consultation and I know nothing about childbirth, I cannot help you much. I cannot help you at all in that situation. So likewise in astrological systems also, if I'm good at Parashara system, I should pursue Parashara system. If I'm good at particular system, I can say this system is best for me, but I cannot project on others that it is best for everyone. Okay. I can say whatever ways I have developed in last 10 years, whatever tricks and like techniques to predict things, they can be good for me. Okay. But not necessarily they will be good for everyone else. Okay. you can like devise your own ways, your own system. You can like, and this should continue. I'm not against like innovations. People devising their own ways or their own techniques. It should continue, because as long as innovations are happening, as long as inventions are happening, a particular system remains alive. When we get into this mode that only this thing is correct and no invention should happen, no interpretation should happen, that system becomes dead, okay, with time. So new invention should be there. There is an astrologer named Ernst Wilhelm. He has recently he has started his own ways, his own Ramsha, his own calculations, and he provides predictions or like services through his own calculations. He doesn't rely on any other systems. That is fine if it is working for him. Okay, if it is working for him, if he can like explain it logically, I am fine with it. Okay, I have no problem with it. Anyone like anyone finding their own approach, anyone devising their own approach to like new approach towards astrology, I am fine with it. The problem happens when we assert, okay, that my system is good for everyone. Okay, problem happens there, not before that. Okay, so this is where like my thing is that all systems of astrology work, all streams of astrology work, but it depends on where you are like you have more expertise, where you have like more experience. Like just to give an example, there is a nakshatra named Magha in Vedic astrology, and there is an like this asteroid named Regulus. Regulus and Magha have exactly similar representation. Okay. Likewise, there is a asteroid named constellation named Chitra. Spica, and Spica is similar to Chitra. Okay, so that is also like indicating like there are similarities between both the systems. If I'm good at Western astrology, I should follow Western astrology. If I'm good at Vedic astrology, I should follow Vedic astrology, but I should not impose on others that only this astrological system is correct. This rigidness should not be there. When we are like, especially in our case, when we are like starting to learn astrology, we should be open towards the knowledge from every side. Okay, so in our course, although the 80 to 90% things will be from like Parashara astrology, but I will also cover Bhrigu, like concepts related to Bhrigu astrology whenever they are necessary or useful. Concepts related to Gemini astrology also will be covered whenever I find them useful. And I will also add like Western astrology concepts, especially asteroid. Okay, I find asteroids are very prominent points. Okay, and they can help you with very precise prediction. Okay, very precise prediction on dot. Okay, so they can be so helpful. So as we are starting to learn, we should be receptive towards all the like knowledge we are getting from anywhere. Okay, also like any question on this before I like cover another like aspect of this thing? Right. So even like this insistence, like initially when this insistence came that only this system is correct, even this insistent initially was not wrong. Okay, when it was started, what I am trying to say. If we go into Mahabharata again or Bhagavad Gita discussion, where like discussion is happening between Krishna and Arjun, okay, and Krishna, Arjun is perplexed. He doesn't want to fight the war against his own people and all. And Krishna starts narrating him. through different yogas, through different paths. Like he starts with Sankhya Yoga, then Bhakti Yoga, then Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, whatever. And then when he talks about Sankhya Yoga, he says that Arjun, this is the best yoga. You should follow this. Okay. When he talks about Bhakti Yoga, Arjun, this is the best path. You should follow this. Okay. Likewise for other paths. Now anyone can feel that how every path can be the best path. Best has to be one. Okay. How every path is the best path. But what Krishna is trying to do is to give him a direction. This insistence of this is the best system is to help him to take a decision. Krishna knows that whichever decision he takes, he will reach to the same destination. Okay. So this insistence that either you follow this religion or that religion or this path or that path or this astrology or that astrology, this insistence initially was to help you. Suppose like understand it like this. Suppose I'm standing on a crossroad and I want to go to a temple nearby, and I happen to meet Gurleen there. And I ask her, Gurleen, what is the way of temple? And she says that you can go this way also, right also, left also, straight also, backward also, you will find temple. The biggest chance is that I will not be able to decide. I will keep on standing there only. For me, Gurleen to really help me, it is important that she stresses, she emphasizes that go on this path, you will definitely find the temple. Okay, so this insistence initially was right. Okay, when we initially insisted follow this religion, it is just to help you that okay, follow at least one religion, follow at least one system, follow at least one path. Don't be standing without any purpose. Okay, so this insistence was to help you. But as we have devolved with time, we have become more idiotic. This insistence has become taken the rigid approach that only my system is correct and you should follow only my system. Only my religion is perfect and you should follow my religion only. And if you are going on some other path, then you are the sinner. Okay, this stupidity started much later. Okay, when we devolved into idiocy. Otherwise, this insistence was also to help you. Any question on these different streams of astrology? Gurleen also has mala. Lots of malas today. Okay. Right. So
It's also I wanted to say I remembered it's also Osho Enlightenment Day today.
Yes.
At least in my time zone, still is.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's what I said. Lots of Osho and lots of Saturn energy today. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So any question on these first two topics like origin of astrology or different streams? We will be open to have discussion on different streams, different branches of astrology. So feel free if you have any questions on different other branches also. If you have any question on Western astrology and all, I will be happy to help as far as I can help. Okay, if I know anything about it, I will be happy to answer your questions. We will not be rigid in our approach that only this astrological system is correct. Yep, Mari.
I have a question. Why it is usually said, or at least I have heard, that Jaimini astrology is more accurate than other types of astrology? Why it is usually said that?
Right. In Gemini astrology, only difference which I found is it goes up to sublord. Okay. We start with the houses, signs, planets, then nakshatra. Like Parashara astrology stops there. Okay. Parashara astrology is about nakshatra or nakshatra lord. But Gemini astrology goes one step beyond that, goes up to sublord. Okay, so maybe that helps them to like make more precise predictions. Okay,
Okay.
right.
Yes,
So
and
that,
it is more based on the houses, right? It is
so
more based on the houses. It focuses more on the houses. Like, I don't know, like they make a kind of calculation, different calculations
uh,
to make predictions, you
right.
know?
Right. I understand. Like, which like the Shah is activating which planets and which houses, and if
Yes,
similar houses are getting activated, then event is more possible.
that
And that
is.
goes like that.
Yes.
Goes like nakshatra, lord, planet, lord, and sublord. Planet, nakshatra, lord, and sublord at 3 level. Okay, that
Okay.
brings the lacks one more layer of like sublord helps in like more precise predictions. Okay,
Thanks.
right. So now like let's discuss like common doubts people have on astrology or any occult science. It may be astrology, mythology, palmistry, or tarot or whatever. One of the most lame excuse people give is like planets are so far away. How can they impact us? Okay. This whole thing is coming from the sense of separation, nothing else. I feel separated from Gurleen, I feel separated from Maria, so I feel I'm separated from planets also. Okay, so that's how like it comes into the mind that okay, how sun which is so far away can impact my life. Okay, we can have as much discussion as we want to on this in this topic, but just one like reference will be good enough. If sun stops burning right now as we talk, we all will die within 8 minutes. Even those 8 minutes we will survive on the sun rays which left 8 minutes before. It will take like 8 minutes time. That is the impact of one planet on human life. Okay, just one planet. What about like other different planets, asteroids, and all that? If one planet can impact this much, we are dependent on them for like, yeah, every single minute for living life. Okay, so sun rises there like millions of miles away, and flower blossoms here in the on the earth. Okay, that itself shows the connection, okay, between the sun and that flower, between sun and ourselves. Okay, so there is nothing like how this thing can impact us or how that thing can impact us. Everything impacts us. So if someone is thinking in India that how war in UAE can impact us, okay, just wait for some time and it will impact you. Okay, so we all are connected. Okay, we all will be impacted by each other. Okay, so that is how like planets impact each other. Another way of looking at it, sun rises in the morning, your day starts, your sun like sets down in the night, and you go to sleep. Try to go against it. Okay, try to do opposite to it. Try to get up in the night and work through the night and then try to sleep in the daytime. And you will feel within a week your body will start giving you indications that you are doing something wrong. You are going against the nature. Okay. So everything impacts everything in this world. Okay. There is nothing which doesn't impact each other. So this is the first thing that how planets can impact each other. Okay. Then there is a huge discussion about scientific proof of astrology, how you will prove astrology scientifically. Okay. This whole discussion is foolish, I understand, as I understand, because their dimensions of work are completely different. Science is about external world. Okay. If you pay attention to this word science, the word has come from senses. So science can help you in all the sensory things. Whatever you can experience with your sense organs, science can help you with that. Science has its own importance. I'm not belittling it. I'm not like undermining the importance of science. This whole discussion, this whole call or course can go only with the help of science. Otherwise, we cannot even imagine. Okay. So science has its own importance, but its importance is in the outer world. Things like astrology or occult science, spirituality, religion, they are all inner world things. Okay. That's why I say that this whole discussion of like scientific proof of astrology or tarot or like numerology, this whole discussion is wrong. Okay, because science works in different dimension. This occult and spiritual world, spiritual things work in different direction. Okay, so this whole discussion is wrong. Okay, this whole comparison that we need to prove everything scientifically. Okay. Osho says that before developing technology, develop your consciousness. I think this helps you in understanding. We have developed science or technology so much. We have like automatic weapons. We have atom bombs and all that. But the consciousness which is using these atomic weapons is of like animalistic level, and that's why we see all these wars and all, and mass shooting and spree killing and all that is happening because outer life has improved, inner life has devolved. Outer life has evolved and consciousness has devolved. We have our automatic weapons, but not the mind which can utilize automatic weapons in positive pursuits. Okay, so things like astrology or any occult science or spirituality help us in evolving spiritually, consciously. Their work is more on consciousness basis, not on external life. Once your inner life, your inner consciousness improves, automatically improve your external life. Your external life will automatically improve once your inner consciousness evolves. Okay, so they help us in evolving consciously. That's it. Okay, so this is it. Then there is another thing like perfect prediction. Okay, like people say why we should follow astrology or any science when whatever prediction astrologer has made, those didn't come true. Okay, if predictions are not perfect, why we should follow astrology? Okay, we will discuss in detail in the third session of Gunas that why predictions can never be like just a second. Why predictions can never be perfect. They will always remain possibilities and probabilities. They will never be like perfect predictions because one event depends on millions of collateral events. Okay. This simple call, if I just give an example, this simple call we are having depends on lots of factors. Technology should help. Internet should help. You should be free. I should be free. You should be healthy. I should be healthy. You don't. I should not have any urgency. I should not have any urgency. Then only we can think of having this call. One small event depends on so many collateral events. Okay, so this is why any astrological prediction or occult prediction will always be possibility or probability. They will never be certainty. And in third session of Gunas, we will discuss in detail why it is like possibility and probability, not certainty. Okay, so that is also one of the doubt. Any question on these doubts we discussed? Planets are far away from Earth. We should be happy that planets are far away from Earth. Just imagine if you open your door every morning and Saturn is sitting there. It will be like a terrible thing, right? So we should be happy they are very far away. Any question on this, like science versus astrology, or like this perfect prediction and all? Okay. Now, like my approach, first of all, I'm not going to refer to any books in this course. No book, no Parashara Horashas, no Paldipika, no nothing. Okay, not even my own books. Okay, it may sound like I'm anti-book or anti-scriptures or anti this or that, but the thing, like my reasons are different. First of all, originally, all these books were written in chaste Sanskrit, purest form of Sanskrit. I never studied Sanskrit in my life. Okay, up to 10th standard, like just a little bit. I cannot even read Sanskrit properly, forget about interpreting it properly. Okay, so that is one reason why I will not refer to any book. I don't feel that we are actually reading any holy scripture. Okay, any holy scripture, any like religious book or any astrological book. Because what we have in our hand is probably the 10,000th version of like 10,000 interpretation of the original book. Okay, 5,000 years back, all these books were written, okay, in chaste Sanskrit and all. And after that, interpretations and translations after translations and additions after additions, much of the gist might have been lost. Because if I'm interpreting, if I'm translating, I will add something of mine in that. That is like very natural. Okay, that is the first reason. Why I say that this thing can and doesn't work with me. Okay, and that referring to books and all. Second thing is like there is a Buddha story, like a story from Buddhism. Mm, yeah, Shreya, I will take your questions, and mostly these questions will be like covered in our like third session, gunas. I will still take them. So this is like there is a Buddhism story when like Buddha passed away. He left his body, and all the disciples came to Ananda. Ananda, why? Because Ananda was the like closest disciple of Buddha. Closest in the sense that he always accompanied Buddha. He listened to all Buddha's teachings very directly. Okay, so they all came to Ananda and said that this thing being transcribed. Yes. They all asked like Ananda that now we should collect all the scriptures and teachings of Buddha so that future generations can be benefited. Okay. So Ananda agreed and he started narrating the teachings of Buddha. But with every sentence, he added a prefix. He said that as I understood from Buddha. Okay. He never used the word as Buddha told or as Buddha meant to say. He never used this word. First of all, it shows the like honesty of the person. He was the like highest authority in Buddhism after passing away of Buddha. So he used the word. He could have easily said that as Buddha told. Okay, but he said, as I understood from Buddha. What he meant to say is that how can I know what Buddha meant to say? I can only tell you what I understood from what I understood from Buddha. Okay, so I cannot tell you what Buddha meant to say. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. All these additions of the like holy scriptures, all these translations, interpretations are understanding of that translator or interpreter. They are not the original words. Okay. I have serious like disagreement with those people who say that okay, Krishna mean to say that while talking about Bhagavad Gita, or Krishna like or Jesus mean to say that. How the hell do you know what Krishna meant to say? How the hell do you know what Jesus meant to say? You can only say what you understand from that. Okay, so this is it. Like this is why I feel that words of an enlightened person should only be interpreted by another enlightened person. No one else should come in between. Okay, so this is why I will not refer to any books. Another thing is that the language. Okay, every language goes through a major transformation with a time. Okay, like just reflect back in 1990s, many words we used to we used to like speak or write and all or read, those words are obsolete now. Okay, new words have taken the place. Every language goes through like different transformation. So are we so sure that the words used by the sage 5,000 years ago and the meaning he wanted to take, we are taking the same meaning right now of that word? I have serious doubt, especially with the languages like Sanskrit, Greek, or Arabic. Osho says that these three languages are like very fluid in nature. Fluid means one word can have like different meanings and sometimes like opposite meanings also. Okay, like even in English word, English language, if I just like say use the simple word, bank sanctioned the loan, X country imposed financial sanctions on Y country. The word is exactly same sanction. At one place, it is used to allow something. Bank sanctioned the loan. Bank allowed the loan. Here, the second word, second sentence, it was used as a prohibition. Economic sanctions, prohibition. Okay, same word, exact same word, two opposite meanings. How we can be so sure that the word used by the sage, we are using the same meaning now? What he meant to use, we are using it now. Okay, so this is why like referring to books and all can be like very dangerous, as I see. If you Google this term, Wicked Bible, okay, anyone knows about Wicked Bible? In the 17th century, okay, in UK, this Bible was published, okay, and it was called as Wicked Bible. Why? Because in this Bible, the 10 Commandments, okay, one of the commandment is thou shall not commit adultery. In this Bible, it was printed as thou shall commit adultery. Okay, so that is like that is why it was called Wicked Bible, and like it was taken out of publication and like circulation and all. Okay, so this is why like one word mistake, thou shall not commit adultery, thou shall commit adultery. One word mistake and everything is changed. Okay, are we so sure that in 5,000 years of editing, translating, publishing, and republishing, not a single mistake has happened? I have serious doubt. Okay. I was listening to one of the preaching of Osho, Ashtavakra Gita. In that preaching, at one place, the verse Osho was trying to interpret. That verse has a word pramad, and Osho interrupted when the like moment that the lady who was like reciting the verse, she said Pramad, Osho interrupted. It should be promote. Now, if you just like pay attention to these two words, okay? Pramad, Pramad, Pramod, promote. Okay. In English, it is the mistake of one letter. In Hindi, it is the mistake of one syllable. But the meaning are completely opposite. Pramad means sorrow, Pramod means joy. So this is what I'm trying to say, that how dangerous it can be to refer to books. Okay, because we cannot be so sure that or not even a latter mistake has happened in all these years. Okay, all these like millennial of years. Okay, so this is why I'm not going to refer to like uh, right, like any book, okay, not even my own books, I will not refer to them. My approach will be like I will take like common representations of like astrology or planets or houses, common representations which are accepted everywhere in the world. Like Mars represents aggression, violence, protection, or like a soldier energy everywhere in the world. Then, like Saturn represents delays, limitations, frustrations, and perseverance everywhere in the world. So I will take these common, like representations, and I will use my experience. So it will be more experiential classes. Okay, like I will teach as per the experience. If book is saying something, suppose book is saying Saturn in Libra is a great position for relationship, but if I see a person with Saturn in Libra who is suffering in relationship, I will rely on that person. I will not rely on the book because that person is more alive than the book. His experience is more alive. Okay. Any question on this? Okay. If you have been following me on as like my site or like social media pages, you might know very well my approaches towards remedies and marriage as an institution. Uh, I don't think remedy works overall. Okay. But towards the end of these classes, we can have like a session. Why I have these views about remedies. We will discuss that. Okay. Towards the end of the class, when once we finish all the syllabus and all, in our extra time, we will discuss remedies also, and we will discuss one session on relationships and history. If we are left with time, you can come up with your request, like you want me to cover like Tribunadi Jyotish or any other like stream of astrology, any concept. I will be happy to cover if we have spare time left. Okay, after the syllabus. So that is it. So I am not going to tell you any remedy for any planet, any remedy for any problem in your life, any remedy in like in the terms of like worship or like a gemstone. I cannot help you with that. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know which planet gemstone is which. Okay. Like for which planet ruby is there, for which planet like other gemstones are used. I don't even know that. Okay. So I cannot help. Relationship synastry can help, so we can have a session, but I feel that marriage remains a social institution. Your social rule applies more. Who has a car and who has a fair complexion, those things apply more on marriage type of institution rather than astrology. So I will talk about relationship. I will never talk about marriage. Okay, so that is also there. Now to like final things, and then we can close for the day. So as I see that astrology or astrological consultation. This is how I approach astrology. Astrology or astrological consultation, astrological chart, astrological studies, they only show you that how your life should be. They never show you how your life would be. Okay, this is the difference. The easiest way to understand astrology is like Google Map in this day and age. You want to go somewhere in your city, you check on Google Map. Google Map gives you the quickest and easiest way to reach there, but it can only show you the way. It cannot force you to take that way. Likewise, astrology, your planetary placements, your dashas, transits, they only show you the way, that this is what you should be doing. Whether you will be doing or not is still your free will. Suppose there is a guy and a girl, they are in love with each other, they go to the astrologer, okay, they want to get married, and that poor astrologer somehow feels they will not be happy in their marriage. And he says so, that ideally you both should not get married. Do you think they will listen to him? That's it. Okay. So astrology is showing that largely this is the case. Astrology is showing this direction, we want to go in this direction. And that is the whole trouble. We are not following the nature. We are not following the direction given by the existence. Okay. So that causes all the stresses and sufferings and all. Ideally, someone should not jump from the 10th floor, but if he wants, he can jump from the 10th floor. No planet is coming to stop him. But then he cannot put a condition that now my bones should not be broken, they will be broken. Okay, this is it. Ideally, someone should not jump from the 10th floor, but if he wants, he can jump from the 10th. No planet is coming to stop him. So astrology tells us what we should be doing, not what we would be doing. That is still our free will. Okay, it is ideal path, but it is your wish. You want to follow that ideal path or not. Okay. Then there is a small story between King Monk and the servant, which I like to tell before every consultation and every class. Okay, that also sets up the tone for whole of the class. In that story, a king was visited by a monk. Monk gave him 2 clay idols. Monk said that any day any of these clay idols get broken, your kingdom will face war within 7 days. Okay, this was the prophecy or prediction done. Okay, king said, fine. He takes the idols, he gives to his best servant. You are my best servant. Take care of these idols. Make sure that they never get broken. If they get broken, if any war happens, we will punish you. Poor servant, what he can do? Bad news. He takes the idols, he starts taking care of them, just like he was taking care of everything else. One day, while cleaning, one of the idols gets broken. King was informed. Okay, put him into prison. If any war happens, we will punish him. On 5th or 6th day, war begins. Present him into the court. You didn't do your job properly. Because of your mistake, this war is happening. So we have decided to give you death punishment. Do you have anything to say? Any last wish, last desire, something like that? Servant says that actually I want to break the second idol also. King says, what do you mean? Okay, the servant says that that is also clay that will be broken one day or the other, and you will have another person. So if someone is dying due to this stupid reason, only one person should die. Why should 2 people die? King says, I still didn't understand. Servant says that basically you never understood the monk. And this is important part, pay attention. War is not happening because of breaking of idol. Breaking of idol is an indication that war is coming. So it is not that the idol got broken and that's why the war is happening. When idol got broken, it was an indication that someone is preparing against you. You start your preparation. Those 7 days were given to prepare for the war rather than waiting for the war. This is whole of astrology for you or any occult science you want to follow, numerology, palmistry, tarot, whatever. Its main purpose is to make you a proactive person so that you can proactively prepare for your life. You can either enhance your benefits in the good times or you can mitigate your sufferings in the bad times. The kind of languages that is used in astrology, Saturn represents this, or Ketu represents that, or Mars represents that. Person feels that these planets are after my life. No planet is after your life. Every planet is roaming around the sky for millions of the years. Your life or my life of 70, 80 years is not that important that they should be after our life. They are just the indicating pointers in your chart that take care of these areas of life. Otherwise, you have problems coming from these areas of life. Wherever Saturn is placed, it is telling you to take care of that area. Wherever Mars is placed, it is telling you to take care of that area. Wherever Ketu is placed, they are just the indicators. It is just as simple as that you are going on a road and that road is blocked for whatever reason, and there is a barricade which says that work in progress, please take a bypass. That barricade is not the problem, it is indicating towards the problem. That barricade is to help you. Likewise, in your chart also, Saturn is not the problem, Ketu is not the problem, Mars is not the problem, no planet is problem. They are indicating towards the problem. That take actions in this area of life, then only it can be beneficial for you. Okay, so the whole purpose of things like astrology is proactivity. Towards the end of the course, if you complete 80% of classes at least, and towards the end of the course, we will also have a test. If you attain that test, I will be happy to give you completion certificate. I cannot give you diploma or degree because I don't have any diploma or degree, so I cannot help you with that. I can only give you completion certificate that you completed course from me. First 25 sessions should be just sit back and relax. Okay. It is all about the collection of information. First 25 sessions, 20 to 25 sessions. Human mind jumps ahead. Why I'm saying this? Human mind is all about going ahead and predicting. Okay, the moment we start with the houses and planets, the mind will go into okay. This planet sitting here, this means that. Try not to predict till 20 sessions. Okay. Then we will have specific sessions for predictions only. Okay. In first 20-25 sessions, just try to grasp the knowledge, grasp the information. Okay. Just collect the information till then. Prediction comes later after that. Finally, last but not the least, as Osho has influenced me a lot heavily in last decade or so. Osho's wisdom will be part of this course. I understand he remains a controversial figure in the spiritual world. And I feel that he will remain effective till he is controversial. Okay. The day he doesn't remain controversial, he will not be effective. Okay. So Osho's teachings will be part of this course here and there. I will make references of Osho quotes and all. Because of his controversial nature, if someone is allergic towards Osho, then also then you can take your judicious decision whether you want to continue with this course or not. Finally, again, I repeat that even if you don't want to continue the course, stay there for 3 weeks, 3 sessions, third session. Okay, at least attend the third session. Even if you don't want to continue this course or you don't want to have anything in astrology in your whole life, even then that session will be helpful for you for your life ahead. Okay, as I see. I will take Shreya's question. Then if anyone has other questions, they can ask. How is astrology related to the concept of karma? Does astrology reflect the results of our past karmic actions? How does astrology explain the connection between karma and planetary placements? As I said, largely these things will be discussed in the third session only, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Okay. Here I can only only say that we all are coming from like many lives. Okay, it is not that this is my first life and I have started teaching and preaching people and all. I have also I might have and would have committed crimes also in my past lives. We all are coming from all those lives, and we are all coming from like various conditionings of like different lives, including this life condition. We cannot ignore that. Okay, so eventually when we take actions as per those conditioning only. Then a question can come up, okay, when everything is conditioning and everything is coming from past karma, then what is the use of astrology? Because anyways we are going to take actions through those conditionings. Just like one logic, if there is a past life, there has to be a first life. Shreya, I'm talking to you. Okay. You might need to open your mic at least. Okay, microphone. So if you say there is a past life, there has to be a first life also, right? Past, 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 past. So
Right.
when you took action in your first life, at that time there was no past life karma, right? Okay. When you can take actions as per your free will in that first life, why can't you take action in this life as per your free will? This, this whole logic destroys the whole concept of past life karma. What I am trying to say, it is just a matter of awakening, realization, evolution. The moment you awake, you can get rid of all your past life karmas altogether in one moment. When you realize, okay, this is the path to follow, this is what I should be doing, it negates all past life karma in one go, nothing else. Okay. So we will discuss in detail with third session about this past life karma and all the sattva, rajas, tamas and all. Any other question? No question, no comments. Any suggestion? If you want to have these classes in one way or the other, if you want to add some more topics in our classes, as I said, when we are left with some time after our syllabus, we can cover those topics also. So if you want to learn about, let's say, Gemini astrology and all, so that is what we can cover. How many total number of classes? 50 sessions at least. Okay. 50 sessions, so we are here for 1 year at least. Okay. Any other question? Hitesh, Soumya, Mansha, Ashutosh ji, Maria, Shreya, anyone? Okay, great. Let's meet next week and we will start with the how an astrological chart comes into existence, like how we make astrological chart. Yeah, Mansha, you want to say something?
No, sir. I want to congratulate everybody for joining this class. I'm sure that
Your voice is breaking.
it, that's
Hello.
it.
We didn't listen anything. We listened, that's it.
No, no, no. I listened everything because I mean it is kind of like I was just repeating. So,
Yeah,
but
I'm telling that we didn't listen anything from you. We just listened, that's it. In the end, your voice was breaking. You can repeat.
I'll just repeat. I'll just turn on my cameras. This is Shah, and I joined in 2022 and this class, and I did the course. I also
Okay,
She's off, right?
right,
Hello.
fine,
She's frozen.
right. Just a second. Okay, let's meet next week. We will start with the this making of chart, how a chart comes into existence. And then like the third session remains the most important one. Please don't miss it. Mansha, we lost you again. You can mention your feedback in the group. Okay. You can post your feedback in the group about the classes and all, or whatever you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Okay. Take care. All the best. Let's meet next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Bye bye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.